Holiday greetings to you all from Cannon Beach. I'm Paul Duber, longtime resident of Cannon Beach, welcoming you to our virtual lamp lighting. There have been so many changes in our social interactions recently, but we hope this seasonal celebration will warm some hearts and fill in some of the more public events usually associated with this holiday season. The lamplighting event started back in the mid-70s in association with the traditional Coaster Theater staging of Dickens' Christmas Carol. Jay Schweer was our first lamplighter, and that task was passed on to the children of Cannon Beach and continues today. I'd like to introduce Margot Duber, the chair of Haystack Holidays.
Welcome. My name is Margot Duber, and I would like to welcome you to Lamplighting 2020. The Haystack Holidays video that we're filming right now will be available for you to watch as often as you like throughout December on the Chamber's website. A little history for you. Lamplighting began in 1973 following a nationwide gas crunch. The townspeople wanted to make some money for their shopkeepers, so the Charles Dickens Christmas play was born, and the most beloved character in the play was, of course, the lamplighter. We still have our lamplighting ceremony after all these years. Even though it's virtual this year, we still come together to continue the tradition of lighting the lamp. Mayor Sam Steidel will be lighting the lamp this year, and you will see a number of clips from past lamp lightings. Not everything is virtual this year. Visit cannonbeach.org to see information about all the events happening live. Plaid Friday and Small Business Saturday, wreath making classes, Cannon Beach and Lights and Name That Tune, Holiday Paint Night, Coaster Theater Radio Hour, and holiday foods around the world to wrap up December. In the 1970s, a local treasure, Bill Steidel, wrote a song for a good friend of his, and I'd like to read the chorus for you. To the child in us all, Merry Christmas. To the child in us all, may you dream. To the child in us all, may you pass beyond that wall, where you'll find the child in us all. We all need to experience a sense of hope and normal this year. Remember to do the little things that make your heart happy and bring you peace. Be the light that shines for others. From all of us here in Cannon Beach to all of you out there, we wish you joy, peace, and hope during this season and throughout the new year. Merry everything.
Thank you, Margot, for all of your efforts with Haystack Holidays. And now, a word from our mayor, Sam Steidel.
A few years ago, Margot asked me to tell memories about lamp lighting and the Dickens Christmas. She has asked me again. This year of 2020 confusion, I decided to offer another take on traditions in Cannon Beach, especially since we cannot enjoy all the people packing into Sandpiper Square and singing songs like we do. I chose a memory from before Dickens and before the lamp lighting. I'm also motivated by a second goal. As you may know, the city now has ownership of the old grade school. You may not yet know that we are about to embark on a discovery process of how we as a community wish to use that space best. More on that later. My point is, prior to the late 70s, when the Dickens Christmas theme began, Christmas for me as a kid was four things: going to Grandma's house, the lights down Hemlock Street, singing Christmas standards at Baga's, and the grade school show. It was held at the old gymnasium, usually on a drizzly, windy night, where every kid in town and every family member, from siblings to great uncles, would flow into that great arched old building. We would have rehearsed and we would have decorated and we would have built up a haystack high pile of anticipation for the upcoming presentation. We had a band that had practiced for weeks. We put Christmas art all around the 300-plus perimeter. Wreaths hung on the basketball baskets, and a tree befitting the room donated by some old logger sat in the corner. It had red and green paper chains and popcorn balls and handmade ornaments glued with handfuls of glitter. There was cocoa and cookies offered by the same ladies who always seemed to be in the old library on 2nd Street. Then the time came. The chairs shuffled, and the hubbub of neighbor greeting neighbor was a sound filling the sky-high arch. An announcement would be made by Mr. DeGandhi, and the quiet settled. Then we would march in, us in our classroom order, first grade, second grade, to our assigned places. Class by class, we performed our practice song or tutored our tune, trying to outvolume the other. One year, I recall each class would jump up in turn for a verse of 12 Days of Christmas. Think about that a moment. 6 classrooms, 12 verses, a lot of jumping up and a lot of crashing chairs. Perhaps a verse misplaced, combined with the challenge of being heard or boisterously outversing the 4th grade. And then, somewhere in the middle of Silent Night, there it was, the siren. The tradition maintained today by our heroes in their turnouts, escort duty. In would march St. Nick, who we all knew was Sue's dad, but still, this night, he was a jolly old soul himself, followed by his helpers with no less than 3 or 4 heaping bags. Class by class, we marched in order, as I recall, and lined up and received our red and white stocking, filled with a candy cane, taffy, peanuts, a tangerine, and a small toy. I recall also once when the big room upstairs was the band room, and we all needed to put our instruments back in the cases. That night, we filled the stairwell with the charge of the Light Brigade, or some Christmas version of that. This, to me, is another tradition. And as I see it, traditions evolve. By definition, a tradition is a memorialized custom. This year, we must be safe. We must not bemoan the circumstance of COVID. I believe of happenstance that has given us an opportunity. We should take it to heart that next Christmas, we will be on the verge of creating new traditions while still embracing all those old ones from generations past. Soon we will have our old gym back in service. I hope we will take this challenging year and look forward to forging old into new traditions for the next coming years. In January, the City Council will be holding a series of dream and wish gathering hearings. The topic is, how do we see the old grade school becoming the new Cannon Beach gathering place? Think on it. Join in with letters or presentations to the council so we may craft a space that will be best that we can make it. Look to the city website for detailed information. Happy holidays and stay well. Thank you.
Music is a traditional part of this event, and one of our local musical groups, Thistle and Rose, have a couple of their favorites for you.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high, the Virgin sings her lullaby. sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells ring and jingle bells sing. Do it again. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bells time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's a jingle bell, that's a jingle bell, that's a Jingle Bell Rock.
Here's Santa Claus, who's made a special trip to Cannon Beach to team up with our volunteer fire department. We thank the Cannon Beach Academy kids for providing recordings of some of their favorite songs.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Santa's convinced the fire department to assist in spreading a little holiday cheer. We've put together a few images of past lamp lightings. Keep a sharp eye. You might see yourself singing along. Christmas Time is a song written by Bill Steidel and is the official Cannon Beach Christmas song. Here's Bill to introduce the chorus.
Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time. Just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. And that's Christmas time in our hometown. Holidays and Merry Christmas.
This is a song traditionally sung by the Duber family around our family tree on Christmas Eve. Please, sing along with Margot and me.
Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time. Just to wish a Merry Christmas
to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Where there's snow on top of the mountains, frost beneath my feet, pretty colored lights all up and down the street, people buying presents and songs being sung. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Yes, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time, just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. I've been buying presents, and there's others doing this too. It's all kind of contagious, it becomes a habit with you. Well, that's what we call giving, and it's the best part of living. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Yes, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time, just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Well, Santa Claus, he's coming here from way up north. Jingle bells and a big red sleigh, so they say, pulled by 8 reindeer. That's what brings him here. That Santa comes to our hometown. Yes, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time, just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Now when those bells start to jingle and there's a tap tap on the roof, well, you better scurry off to bed, 'cause Santa's looking for proof that it's time to put those presents beneath that Christmas tree. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Yes, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. Always good to be home at Christmas time, just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Now there's curly-headed little girls, sparky little boys, silver-haired grandfolks who laugh at the noise of Christmas morning when giving is enjoying. That's Christmas love in our hometown. Yes, it's Christmas time, Christmas time. It's always good to be home at Christmas time, just to wish a Merry Christmas to relatives and friends. That's Christmas love in our hometown. That's Christmas love in our hometown.
We've asked our mayor, Sam Steidel, Bill's son, to light our lamp this year.
On behalf of the Haystack Holidays Committee, we hope that in this most unprecedented year, you and your loved ones will remember the little things and do what matters. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry everything.
From the City of Cannon Beach, the City Council, and the City staff, Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas.
We hope you've all enjoyed this tender Cannon Beach Christmas. On behalf of all the businesses in Cannon Beach, our Board of Directors, our Visitor Center staff, and our Chamber staff, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
We want to thank Santa for spending a little time with us. He's now on his way back up north. We want to thank you for joining our virtual lamplighting this year. To all of you, from all of us, Merry Christmas.